Hey friends, so today's recipe is a fun one. I'm gonna be trying to make brownies using a regular box cake mix, and I'm also gonna make a really simple strawberry glaze to go with it. So, this recipe is actually inspired by something that I saw on TikTok, and this is my first time trying it, and I'm trying it on camera. So, at the end of the video, you guys are gonna tell me if it's gonna be a pass or a fail. Let's get into it. Okay, so to make our strawberry brownies, we're going to use a strawberry cake mix, and I'm using my Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Strawberry Supreme. It's a very delicious cake mix. I am going to go ahead and sift that really quick just to get rid of those big lumps. But by the way, remember when you get to the bottom of the sifter, it's going to have those dry strawberry particles. You don't want to discard that, so just simply put that back into your flour mixture. And that's the only dry ingredient, no pudding mix today. We're going to set it aside. In another bowl, we're going to do our wet ingredients. And here I have 1/3 cup of unsalted butter. Now, the creator that I saw, or a lot of the creators I saw on TikTok actually use salted butter, but you guys, I feel like it's just going to be too salty, and I was happy with not going with the salted butter. So, unsalted butter, and then I'm going to go in with 2 eggs at room temperature. And then, of course, we're doing strawberry, so I'm bumping it up with a teaspoon of strawberry extract. This adds so much flavor to it. Now, I do not recommend adding strawberries here because it might, because when the strawberries cook as they bake, they're gonna release so much excess water, and we're not making any cake. Okay, so now I am gonna mix my wet and dry ingredients together, and then going in with my hand mixer, I will just go in and beat that together to incorporate. Now once the batter gets wet, you would realize that it is so thick that I was struggling even with my beaters. It makes such a really thick batter. I mean, it's for brownies, it's not a cake batter, so it's super thick. So just so I would throw that out so that when you guys are trying it, you would know. You would see that I was even struggling to mix that with just my spatula. It was not strong enough. Now, to make our brownies, we're gonna need an 8x8 pan. I think this is an 8.5 by 8.5. So if you have an 8x8 or a 9x9, it would totally work. I'm going in with some baking spray and just getting that all over the sides because we're doing the brownies. And also, I saw that the creator used parchment paper. Now, this right here did not work, and I will let you know as the video goes, but this parchment paper right here was a fail, so I ended up not using it. Anyway, so this is me trying to scoop that batter. As you can see, it was so thick, and I had to use a spoon, y'all, to get it in. So as you can see, I am really struggling here. The parchment paper was not holding up. I am struggling, so I had to take it out and just put the batter into the greased pan directly, and this worked perfectly because I was able to get it out with no problems. Absolutely. So that is another thing I wanted to point out there. Again, I am trying this on camera, so I'm telling you all the fails, all the yays, and all the nays. Okay, so going in with my hand and just patting it down just to try to make it even and just smoothing everything out, because working with the spatula was a no because it was so thick again. Now, at this point, you can just go ahead and bake, but I also decided to try something different and add some white chocolate chips. Yo, this right here was a cherry on top. It was so beautiful. So this was just my own way of jazzing it up. So I added some white chocolate chips in there, and then I already preheated my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now the recipe calls to bake at 18 to 22 minutes, so I baked mine for 20 minutes and it was done. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and make the simple strawberry glaze. These are the ingredients you would need. So now in the big cup, I'm just gonna go ahead and add in my sugar. I have here some powdered sugar. I ended up using 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, so I had to alter the recipe that I saw out there. So yeah, with that, I also went in and added my strawberry preserves. This is just strawberry jelly pretty much. Yeah, so this is the brand that I really like. It's so delicious. So I went in with 2 tablespoons of that strawberry preserve, And I also went in with some whole milk. So here I added 1.5 tablespoon of whole milk. You can use any milk of your choice. Now, this is another addition I made. I just used one strawberry and just pulsed it in my Ninja blender, and it just created this very rough chop. Okay, so it's not too rough. It is not smooth also. I just wanted the freshness from the strawberry, and this was the finished product. The glaze was so delicious, y'all. And you could even see those fresh strawberries just peeking through. All right, so it's been 20 minutes and my brownie is out of the oven. You can see that it looks really light and it looks so good. So I'm just going to let it rest and cool down completely before glazing it. So this is what it looks like up close. Now, it has cooled down all the way to room temperature, and now I'm just going to go ahead and pour my glaze all over it. And then it is important to just let it sit. Just let it sit and settle, and just let that glaze kind of set a little bit before you cut into it, or it's just going to be a hot mess. So yeah, I just went with my spatula just to distribute the glaze more evenly, and then I let it sit for at least, I think I let mine sit for at least an hour to 2 hours. And this was the finished product. I just went ahead and cut them up. And also what I did, those white chocolate chips, I just went ahead and melted them and just drizzled it, and also threw in a few of those white chocolate chips, and it was done. This is what it looks like, and on the inside, that's what it is. Now, my verdict. What do I think? It was actually very dense, as I expected for a brownie. It was very dense, and it was so soft and really chewy, just like a brownie. Now, it might look more like a cake in my opinion, but it tasted more like a brownie, and you could see those white chocolate chips peeking through. So yeah, in my opinion, it was a pass. Let me know if you guys do try it, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you would like to see more videos like these, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.